Wizards District Gaming, welcome to 2K TV and congratulations on a 2K League championship. Not just one, but two. Yes, we can. Everybody say it.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
I really am just like a play now type of guy. Like, you pick your
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before. And with...
Thanks, Brian.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? Now the starting group for the visitors. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ball in at the point. And for the Raptors, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Pascal Siakam out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Barnes in at the three. Now here's DeRozan. Ball passes to LaVine. Vucevic with it. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Trent. Van Vliet on the wing. Pounded by Ball. And there's Van Vliet on the assist from Boucher.
I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Ball against Van Vliet. Ball passes to LaVine. Fires from deep. And it's DeRozan missing. And stolen by Williams. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Trent outside. Barnes passes to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Trent from long range. No good there. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
It was textbook rim protection in that game, taking real pride in shutting down the other team.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
And Ball gets it to go.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
Trent with it. Guarded now by Williams. Trent's shot is off. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Wide open. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Van Vliet's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, just high-quality transition opportunity right there from Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so reliable to make the plays necessary in transition.
Now here's DeRozan, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Clock at 6. Here's LaVine for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, these shots to me are about confidence, and LaVine feeling very comfortable on the catch and shoot.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul, and the Raptors with some changes. Birch, he's checked in for Siakam. Achua comes in for Boucher, and Mikhailuk subbed in for Trent. Now here's Van Vliet. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Barnes against DeRozan. Back to Van Vliet. The 3. They get it back. Pass to Mikhailuk. The 3 ball. The shot comes out. The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Left side, Green. Puts it up from 15. White finds DeRozan. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Now here's Birch. Here's Mikhailuk. And finally they hit one.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
White, the pass to DeRozan. Pass to White. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. White's got 5 points.
Well, this is where DeMar DeRozan proves he is the real deal. Not only a skilled scorer, skilled at finding his teammates as well.
So at the end of 1 quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Thaddeus Young out there with Barnes. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Outside, Green. White, the pass to Green. Here's Caruso. Back to DeRozan. White for 3. He's off on that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
They lost the battle of the second units the last time these teams played and lost the game.
DeRozan into the lane, and the dunk by DeRozan.
Doing his thing right there. DeMar DeRozan flies to the 10 and caps off the drive with a big-time finish. Yeah, when you think of Tristan Thompson, you are thinking about a very specific skill set. It's highlighted, obviously, by stellar rebounding, particularly at the offensive end of the floor. What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And Thompson also gives you a very physical defender with long arms.
Right, and he's usually matched up against the opponent's best big. This guy has a lot of big-time, big-game experience. You just love this guy's toughness. And by that, I mean both physically and mentally.
Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Toronto. Trent comes in for Barnes. VanVleet misses.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
The 3 from Ball. And he can't get that one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Shea's checked in for Young.
That's his first personal
Toronto
foul.
trailing.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor.
Now here's VanVleet. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Ball outside. Pass to Levine. Outside, Williams. Now Ball. Here's Levine for 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Levine's got 6.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
For Toronto, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And Vucevic over to help. Trent outside. Pass to Mikhailuk. Siakam left side. VanVleet on the wing. Here's Mikhailuk. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Birch, he's checked in for Toronto.
Second team foul.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And the Raptors call time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Heat. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for Chicago, they're not.
Oh, hey! How about that?
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Ball passes to Levine. Here's Caruso. 11 feet out. Good on the jump shot. Caruso's got his second basket of the game.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
The Raptors have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Back to Van Vliet. Here he goes. The shot that time not on target. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And Ball gets it to go. The Raptors shooting 44% from the field during the second. Ball against Van Vliet. Five to shoot. And Ball's over to help. Trent from long range. They get it again.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
He got it off in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm looking at the Bulls. Kenny, what was your impression?
They've been knocking it down from 3. You have to give the playmakers credit for consistently finding the open guy. And then, of course, their shooters have delivered. If they keep it up, they're going to be tough to beat.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Well, their strategy to pound inside has worked well so far. I wouldn't get away from it if I was drawing up the second half plan. Keep working until...
Man,
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. We've got Patrick Williams, Zach LaVine out there with Ball. Then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Ball no good.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Patrick Williams. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Well, the Raptors shooting just 38% for this game so far. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
His 3rd personal foul. Second team foul.
Van Vliet with it. And Williams over to help. LaVine with a steal.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is a crucial part of the defense for these guys.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Looking to get it going. Van Vliet misses.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible. Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Just over a minute and a half played in the 3rd. Outside LaVine from deep. Second chance effort. And he lays it in. And it's an 11-point Chicago lead.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pulls up. Ball no good. The Raptors have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Ball with a steal. Pass to Williams. DeRozan for 3. Rebound by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Young comes in for Boucher. And Toronto calls time here.
Hard to think of a player who's transformed more than Van Fleet. Undrafted, spent some time in the G League. Now he's a primary catalyst for his team.
Caruso, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. There's a minute 34 left in the third. And again, Toronto no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved to just one pass more?
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
A true all-around talent. Van Vliet gives you the big things and all the little things as well, Grant.
Well, you talk about the points, the assists, but look at the rebounding and the steals and the charges he takes. I mean, he's a glue guy and a star.
And that one's good. Young.
You can see how comfortable Thad Young is. Give him the ball, let him go into attack mode.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Toronto Raptors. On Saturday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then Monday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Outside Young. It's Van Vliet with a drive. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Van Vliet's gotten his third basket of the night.
Well, if you think about Fred Van Vliet's handle and his ability to operate at different speeds, you understand how effective he can be on the drive.
White, the pass to Green. Back to White. Here's Caruso. No good on the triple. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. Pass to Trent. Over to DeRozan. Trent's shot is off.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And so it's Chicago, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They're communicating. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Achua is out there with Barnes. And it's Birch in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Barnes passes to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Caruso. Oh, gets you so!
Show us some power.
And look at how DeMar DeRozan tries to get the basketball around and trust his teammates. Love that he's allowing them to make plays.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Birch finds Van Vliet. Fires for 3. Caruso grabs the board. Chicago shooting the ball at 48% so far. DeRozan passes to White. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Van Vliet. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Pascal Siakam comes in for Birch. And Boucher subbed in for Achua. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion. Let's just see that for the last part of this game. Guys."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Ball against Van Vliet. Shoots over Ball. They retain possession. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Connects from downtown.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
And here's Ball. Williams passes to Levine. Over Trent. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Bulls lead by 16. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Siakam outside. Inside. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, the wingspan of Pascal Siakam makes that dunk look easy.
Here's Ball. Count that one.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Van Vliet. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Levine passes to Vucevic. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Trent from long range. On target from range. Trent's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside, Williams. Shot is up. Ball no good. For Toronto, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Siakam in the post. He's covered by Levine. And Siakam gets it to go.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
DeRozan passes to Levine. Drills it from deep.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Ball outside. The 3 is up. No good. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
You ain't never gotta heat me up. I'm present when I'm absent, speaking when I'm not there. Call them scary cats, I call them Carol Baskins. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big, yeah. Little waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big, yeah. Little waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. I'm a hot. They gon' click it if it's me. On my feet, been getting these through the quarantine. Yeah, I'm very well on my as you could tell. Any got beef from years ago is beefing by herself. If we took a trip on the real creep tip, yeah. Rule number 1 is don't repeat that. Don't repeat that. Rule number 2, if they all came with you, they better know exactly what the they came to do. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big, yeah. Little waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy, big, yeah. Little waist. Body yaddy yaddy yaddy.
You pick your team, I pick my team, and let's just duke it out. 3-minute quarters, stamina off, fatigue off, Hall of Fame difficulty with the 2K camera view at a height of 7 and a zoom of 5.
Wow, that's specific.
If y'all want to play like 24K, that's how you guys do it.
I love that.
This is Zion. Shout out to 2K TV for 300 episodes.
We've missed him so much over the last few weeks. LD, welcome back.
Thank you to the fans. 300 episodes.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. GA, it's
Thank you.
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. And now the Lakers starting group. They've got LeBron James. Anthony Davis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. And for the Bulls, Williams is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic. And it's LaVine in at the shooting guard. And instead of just swinging the ball around the perimeter, both of these teams, Clark, like to run offense through the post.
Yeah, we call that dine and eating. They're going inside to eat and make it happen. They're not going to settle for the drive-through window. They're going to make it happen in the paint with physicality and throwing that ball inside often and consistently.
They get it again. Westbrook. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
You know, I love a lot about Westbrook's game, but one of the things I like most is he's one of the best rebounders in the league, regardless of position. And he may be the best rebounding guard in the league.
Pass to LeBron. Over DeRozan. The offensive rebound. And that one's good, Anthony.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
LaVine, and LaVine throws it down.
Well, we know LaVine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now here's Anthony. 8 points his last outing, and Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Snatched up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic.
You know, with that combination of strength and length, Davis can easily overwhelm defenders and get himself to the foul line.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
And he banks in the layup.
Boy, AD's showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Ball kicks to LaVine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago.
2 minutes.
Ball no good. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Howard, good.
Yeah, you better mind the ball when you've got Russell Westbrook defending you. This guy stays in front, and he's got active, aggressive hands.
And the Bulls with another miss. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 6-point lead. Davis has the open look. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And they double up James. Outside Bradley. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Green. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Howard. Following the miss by Avery Bradley. Kicks it out to James. Clock at 6, and they double up LeBron. Bradley, no one around him. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, and he stands 6'9", but without question, LeBron.
I have the freedom to call sets,
And Greg, for all of his athletic gifts, very few players have thought the game as well as LeBron has.
And they listed him at point guard in his 17th season. But it's all semantics at this point. He's always been the best decision maker on any team he's played on.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And another thing they've done right from the start is converting a lot of those second chance opportunities. Those can be hard to come by sometimes.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've got Monk. Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Horton Tucker in at the three. Here's Nunn. And he could not get them one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And big men's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Kelly and put him in this style of play, what adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down, wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
DA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Horton Tucker, the pass to Davis. Here's Horton Tucker. 6 on the shot clock, inside. Here's Davis. A second chance effort. Rebound by the Bulls. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Los Angeles leading by 12.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And it's out of bounds. Pass touched by White.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Green, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. The Lakers also with a sub. Howard's checked in for Davis. And Craig with Kobe White. He's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Bradley comes in for Horton Tucker. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Anthony drawing the double team. Howard, the pass to Monk. Shoots over White. Again, Los Angeles.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Good utilization of his height and speed to get to the line that time. Ball showing you he's got the savvy to draw contact.
Levine's checked in for Chicago. Alex Caruso comes in for Kobe White. And the Lakers also making a change. LeBron's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Ball penetrating. Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. No reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
To the paint. And Howard with the stuff.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Bucket is good. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Thompson with the rebound.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Ball no good. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. 17 points was their biggest margin. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looked so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Lakers substitution, Anthony Davis.
Now here's Bradley. And here's Davis for 3. And so it's Los Angeles.
Thanks very much.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are leading by 12.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Williams is out there with Vucevic. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Ball in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Boy, Vucevic so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
James against Vucevic. Outside Brent. And LaVine with the block. They retain possession. Chicago trails by 8. To the inside. Ball's knocked loose. The kick out to Williams. Ball from long range. Traps in the tray. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
LeBron against Vucevic. Loads it up for Davis. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
Here's Ball. Out to DeRozan. Williams passes to Ball. Over Westbrook. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Ball.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
And the Lakers call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And the Bulls making a change here. White's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Horton Tucker comes in for LeBron. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Bradley. Outside Westbrook. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Westbrook. Three-pointer on the way.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
And it's White missing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Out to DeRozan. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Westbrook doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Williams.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
They grab their own miss. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player. Bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release and an elite scorer.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Monk comes in for Russell Westbrook. Levine kicks to DeRozan. Outside Levine. A minute 20 left to play here in the third. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
That's one of LaVine's pet moves. Has the speed to get there and the hops to finish.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Stolen by Nunn. Releases. Los Angeles with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Levine can't hit.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Anthony. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Outside, Levine. Pass to DeRozan. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Horton Tucker. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We've got Kendrick Nunn. Howard is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Bradley in at the shooting guard position. On its way from DeRozan for 2. Scooped up Thompson. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
It's stolen by Green. And Green slams it in.
And you talk about clutch plays. I mean, defensively and offensively. And we saw it right there.
Got a piece of it. Here we go, all alone. Jumps up, hammers it home to polish off the break.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And the Lakers call time here.
trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Davis comes in for Malik Monk, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page, all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
And the Bulls making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. DeRozan against LeBron. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago.
Into the lineup for your home team.
So it's the Lakers now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, this is Westbrook at his absolute best. Attacking, getting into the lane, and finishing in style.
Outside DeRozan. Vucevic finds DeRozan. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Beans checked in for Alex Caruso. And the Lakers also making a change. Anthony's checked in. Lakers leading by 4. Poke loose. Williams with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. And the layup falls.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
Home team foul. Lonzo Ball. That's his second personal foul.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
A minute 20 left to play in the final quarter. Davis against Vucevic. Knocks it loose. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. There's Ball with the 3. The shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. The drive by James. Money!
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Bulls. Right side, Ball. Here's Levine. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Anthony, it drops.
Just a fantastic effort they're getting from Anthony right now.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Shoots it. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
That's his third personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Dwight Howard's checked in for Davis. And so both free throws are good. It's a 4-point ballgame.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Here's Vucevic. DeRozan for 3. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
This is what scratches the itch for DeRozan. Moments like this. great pride in being the guy to knock down the critical shots.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're up by 1. 16 seconds left in the fourth. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
LeBron James, 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
DeRozan finds Levine. Deep 2 from Ball. Can't nail the jumper. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Patrick Williams. That's his third personal foul.
Right on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
You know, it really seems strange to say, but as big an impact as LeBron's made as a basketball player, he's making an even bigger impact off the court. His philanthropy, his activism. I'll tell you what, this guy's a special person. I really believe he's going to be a case study of how an athlete can leverage his stardom, his celebrity, his reach.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David.
Scratch off the list. Amazing winning, salt on my neck. I've been getting it since the Tyler. I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto. Handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put Prada on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow, and my footsteps like the like I'm a turner. Make them shit, like I'm let new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these condo like the near my friend. Bestie, I just my friend told her catch me. I'm a she's so precious. Might not again, she too messy. No flex. Rose gold ornaments, drop 210, car game with no 10. Gotta you the door, you can hop in front of tip, boy 9 in the vent. Yeah. Get spent. I got 2 B's on my bosses and a ready to mute and still didn't tell. Skeletons in my closets and they scared of me and shit. Under the bed, screaming, rock me, kid. I put water on my head and she couple ox played, and they still got I done, but they still ain't. Reason I use my line is cause she I've been getting it since the Tyler. I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto. Handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put Prada on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow, in my footsteps like I'm a turner. Make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these condo like the near my fridge.
Funny, yeah, ain't it funny, yeah. Let him run up to the money, yeah. Ain't it funny, yeah. Got a couple dollars wishing, yeah, for tuition, yeah. He was saving, yeah, just so he could pay attention, yeah. He was trying to get a law degree, be a lawyer, right? So the can pass him by, cause he know it's lawyer rights. You know money talk, ain't no George Washington in here. All you want is Ben Frank. Get alone, let it sink. Pray to God for the ranks. Got a check, but it's blink. Gotta stop. Let me think. This was summertime, I'm running back in 09.